Hello, everyone. We have the one and only Miss Universe Canada 2024, Ashley Collingbull.
Hey everybody.
Tonight, she's one of the judges for Miss International Canada 2026. So, Ashley, what's up with you? What have you been doing since after your reign as Miss Canada 2024?
I've literally been doing everything that I could, set my heart on. Like I always set a lot of goals for myself, but I'm currently an in-game host in the NHL, CFL, NLL, and I'm also working on The Price is Right tonight. I co-host with Howie Mandel, so that's pretty amazing. We're the number one show in Canada, which is awesome. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that yet, but we are. They told me. But yeah, I'm working on filming. I filmed how many different TV series that will be coming out next year. I hosted my first comedy special, my first stand-up, so that'll be fun to watch this August. And yeah, I'm doing the most because I think it's important to always set goals for yourselves and show girls that we don't fit in just one box. We can set our mind anything we want.
So, Ashley, what made you pick? What was your criteria in picking the winner tonight?
Well, I was very happy with the top three. I think it's really important to have a girl that has a voice, a strong voice, and speaks for other people, not just herself. So for me, I was looking for a real leader, someone that has a strong impact, has a strong mission statement, a great platform, but someone who can represent everyone. And also a girl that was friendly, that I felt like was a friend. To me, when I talked to these girls and when I was interviewing them, I wanted someone to speak to me like, I can relate to you, you're a friend, and that's a role model to me. So that's what I was looking for, a real leader.
So, what do you say to those people who say that pageant is no longer relevant at this day and age, or at this?
But
at
it
this
is.
time? What is?
But it is.
Can you prove them wrong that it's no longer relevant, especially
mean-
especially in
look
in
at-
Canada, right?
In
Canada, we
Canada-
don't do too. We
Yeah.
don't focus so much on pageants. But what do you say to those people who?
A lot of people don't consider Canada a powerhouse country, but look at our women that have come from Canada. We've had a Miss Universe in Canada, and Marina, our current Miss International Canada, she's doing so much, and this is her first day. Imagine where she's going to be tomorrow, but we don't fit in just one box. These Canadian women in the pageant scene, we're taking over in how many different spaces, whether that be sports, arts, entertainment. We got lawyers, doctors. These women are phenomenal. So don't underestimate us, because we choose pageants to give ourselves a voice, but to also speak for other people. So we're living these amazing lives with the careers that we want, but we're also doing pageantry on top of that. So if anything, we're superheroes.
I just want to say that Ashley represented us in Miss Universe stage in 2024. We are so proud of you.
Thank
You did so amazing. And before you won Miss Canada, I was like, I don't know, I was just like rooting for you from the very beginning. And thank you for representing us so well. I'm a big fan of this girl. I'm fangirling right now. So it's still like surreal to be standing in front of Ashley Collingbull. Thank you for representing us so well.
Thank you.
In closing, Ashley, what do you want to say to your fans and your supporters in Canada and all over the world? Because you're well known as, she's not only Miss Universe Canada, but she's also the very first woman who of native
Yeah, it was
or
the first
native
Indigenous woman
women,
this
yes.
title. So
And
for me,
she's
it's
also
important.
one of the covers of Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
So what do you say to your fans and your supporters all over the world? Ashley?
First off, you, because
I'm one of them.
You're one of my fans and supporters. And honestly, it's the fans and supporters that make all the girls do what they do. You guys give us the drive, because your support, it's like you're family to us. Like the pageant community, I don't think they realize how much their support means, because you're the ones who are driving us. You're the ones who are giving us encouragement, posting photos, sharing what we're doing. You're getting our message out too. You're amplifying us. So without the fans, without that community, that support is everything to us. So thank you guys. Always push our message for us.
And the last question for Ashley: what's the secret in staying young and gorgeous?
I drink a lot of water. And I make sure I get sleep. I love to sleep. If I could sleep 10 hours a night, I would, but 8 hours for sure. That is very important. Lots of water and rest, and take care of your skin. Don't go to bed with makeup on, ever.
Hey everyone, we're with Alexandra, Miss Intercontinental Canada 2025. How are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So Alexandra, how was your competition?
It was so amazing. It was like the most breathtaking thing ever, and I still can't believe to this day that I actually won. I was totally starstruck,
Did
like
you know
on
that
stage.
I judged you?
Yes, I
Yes, I
know.
was one
That's
of
why
the
I was
judges.
like, oh my goodness, I recognize
So
you.
Alexandra, what do you say to those people who thinks that that pageant is not relevant anymore?
I think that's totally wrong. Pageants have taken such a different step towards a positive change. It's so much based on humanitarian work. Me, for example, I have a Beauty with a Purpose project called Rise for Rett, where I raise awareness for Rett syndrome and those in Ontario, specifically through the Ontario Rett Syndrome Association, just like my niece. So it's really close to home. So it's definitely taken a step in the right direction, and it's not about just beauty anymore. It's the beauty and the brains.
So what is next for Alexandra?
So I'm competing at Miss Intercontinental, the 54th edition in Egypt, on January 31st, 2027.
So what are your preparations?
There's so much to do, whether it's planning my outfits, my day-to-day outfits, or practicing my walk, practicing my interview skills. There's so many different things that go into the preparation, but I can't do it alone. I have such a wonderful team behind me, like IPAN, like the Pageant Group Canada organization, and of course my family and friends too.
So why do you think they should pick you as Miss Intercontinental 2027?
I,
26. 26.
I think that they should pick me as Miss Intercontinental because I am also a first generation Canadian, so I know exactly what it means to be interconnected between continents. Whether it's being in Canada and connecting with our neighbors and down the south, or all the way out east and west, I think it's so wonderful when I see nations get together and celebrate being human and our lives.
Thank you so much. Oh my
Thank
God, you're
you.
gonna do so well in the
Oh,
competition.
thank you so much.
Hello everyone, we are here with Rachel, our Miss International Canada 2025. Hello Rachel, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good, thanks. So how does it feel that how was your reign as 2025 Miss International Canada?
It was very fulfilling. I am so at peace about how the year went. Of course, it's bittersweet to pass on the title because I really put my heart and soul into my reign and my performance at Miss International. But I'm really proud to represent our country and all of my experiences. So I'm very at peace and very happy.
To everyone who is watching right now, I just want to say that Rachel you did us so proud for being top 8 finished at Miss International. What do you think of our new winner tonight?
Marina is very deserving, and I'm very excited to see how she grows and represents Canada in the year to come.
So what is next for Rachel?
I'm getting married.
Oh my God!
So
What
I'm
is the
done
next
with pageants for the time being. I want to focus all of my energy on building our relationship and the next step and all of that and my work. And yeah, I'm going to take a break from this for now. It's a lot of time and energy, and I loved it, but I'm ready for a break.
So other than the wedding, is there any plans of pursuing your pageant career? For example, competing at Miss Universe Canada in the future?
I mean, never say never, but it's not in the books for now.
That's okay. So, Rachel, what is your advice to those young women who are watching us right now, in terms of pursuing a pageant career in the future, in their future?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to really put your heart and soul into it. It takes a lot of effort and determination, and also know that it's not always you. The first national pageant that I competed at, I didn't win, but I took that as fuel to really improve in where I needed to. So, every lesson is fuel for your next journey and more growth, and really just take that in stride.
Thank you, Rachel. So, the last message, what do you want to say to your fans and supporters in Canada and also all over the world? Because you've done the name for yourself.
Yes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Truly, I continue to this day to receive messages from people, not just in Canada, but from other countries. And it's so humbling to learn that I've had the impact that I've been able to. And I'm just so grateful because it's not a one woman journey. I'm standing here today because of all of the people behind me. So thank you so very much.
Well, thank you, Rachel, and best of luck. And
Thank
have a
you.
happy wedding.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. We are here with the newly crowned Miss International Canada 2026, Marina. How does it
Hi.
feel to win?
Honestly, it's so surreal when they announced I was the winner. I didn't even comprehend it yet, and I'm just so emotional because I have, big amount of supporters who are here to support me, and I'm just really grateful and really honored that they chose me as, their next Miss International Canada 2026.
So, you know that you are going to Japan in November. So, what are the preparations that you have of the upcoming pageant?
Of course. So, the work never stops, and I've been preparing for this for a very long time. I knew since last year that I wanted to compete, but I kept it to myself because I believe in the power of manifestation, and I wanted to work quietly behind the scenes. I have my own foundation called the Inspire Foundation, so I wanted to continue working on that. I started it back in 2023 because I want to create awareness pertaining to financial literacy because there is a huge knowledge gap here in Canada, and I've been working with many communities, at-risk youth, single household communities, and also women's shelters, and I want to continue doing that. And obviously, I have to make appearances because as a Miss International Canada, I'm going to be the face of this organization, and I want to continue to spread awareness and to show that Canada is very capable of competing internationally and creating awareness and showing that I'm capable of being the next Miss International.
So, for our closing interview, Marina, because I know there's a lot of people waiting for you to take a picture and interview. What do you want to say to your supporters and fans that are here tonight supporting you with, you know, loud and clear?
I want to say thank you so much for all of your support. Pageantry is not just one person. I didn't do this all by myself. It truly takes a village of all these amazing people by my side. My friends, my family, and also, most importantly, the IPEN community, which is an amazing group of people who are so passionate about pageantry here in Canada. And I'm just honestly so grateful that they decided to stay by my side, truly cheer me on, truly so loudly in the crowd. And I can hear them shouting and screaming at the top of their lungs, and I'm really happy and thankful.
In behalf of everyone and